There you go. Sorry about that.
Okay, so this is just some of the elders in my family. This is my dad's dad when he was younger, when he was in the Army. All the way on the right is my mom's dad when he was younger, and this picture is him, or that's what I know him to look like. I never met that other guy. This is his mom, my great-grandma mentor, and her husband, Redus, the senior. And the guy in the middle is my grandfather, Edward, his brother, Frederick. Here we have a couple more pictures of just my family. This is my mom right here and some of our cousins. On this side, we have Darrin Redus. This is my dad's mom, and her sister Charlene. I'll talk more about her in a minute, but she was just more of my closer extended family on my dad's side. And here we have a lot of my cousins. The bottom right picture is my first cousins, my mom's sister's kids. And they are really some of my most favorite people in the whole world. My other first cousins on the top right are my dad's younger sister's kids, and my dad's older sister's kids are Taylor and Monica in this picture. So the first biography I have is of Loretta Lacey. That's my mom's mom. So her earliest memory is that she was being babysit by two women named Mary and Carrie, who was senile. And these women used to be slaves, so it just kind of puts it in perspective, how far we've come since then. But they used to play store. They would trade like knickknacks around the house for other knickknacks around the house. So it was fun for her when she was little. She was born in September 19th, 1939 in Cleveland, Ohio. She had 5 siblings growing up, one of which who died in infancy, which was Carol. She graduated Glenville High School in 1957, and her husband, Edward, graduated also in 57 from Glenville also. Right out of high school, she worked as a civil rights specialist for the U.S. Department of Health, Education, and Welfare for 5 years before working for the IRS. So she worked there for 5 years and then worked for the IRS. Edward worked at the steel company for 2 years and then went on to work for the Cleveland Board of Education. So her run at post-secondary education was kind of iffy because she got married pretty soon out of high school, which my other aunt and other grandmother did also, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So through one of the colleges was like non-accredited, and the other one she just didn't have a solid foundation in what she needed to do. So it ended up taking her 30 years to get her degree from Notre Dame College. So this is her, and that's my cousin Victoria. So my grandmother has 2 children, Elizabeth Coates and Darrin Redus, which is my mom. And Victoria is one of Elizabeth's kids. So Loretta's career with the IRS, she held progressively more challenging positions over the years. And she says her boss, Brenda Kennedy, as being being special in her kind of career path, because in a time when African Americans had a difficult time just being, the struggle was especially difficult for African American women. So Brenda Kennedy just someone who believed in her and promoted her to management. So she got a management position in 1987, which caused her to move to DC. So from 1987 until 1989, she had a commuter marriage from Cleveland to DC. Some significant events for her. According to USCourts.gov, it talks about the Brown versus Board of Education decision and how it really had a big impact on, just education at the time. And she graduated from high school in 1957, so that along with the civil rights movement were literally like happening as her life was unfolding. So those are very important for her. Other than that, she got a master's degree, and she's really just the epitome of success for our whole family. So she's very, very special to me. My second biography is Carol Jones. So this is Loretta's husband's sister. Her earliest memory is that her parents being divorced at 8 years old, which kind of just set a tone for the rest of her life. Growing up, she had 4 siblings, one of which who died when he was younger. Let's see. She went to John Adams High School in 1963 and graduated from she attended Central State in Xenia, Ohio, where she started to major in early childhood education. She ended up changing her major to biology because one of her professors kind of influenced her in that direction. But, okay, so after her freshman year, she got pregnant in June and then got married in August. So she ended up having to drop out of college. where she then took a couple odd jobs before working with the United States Postal Service for like 30 years. She talks about union wages being $2.75 at the time she started, which was actually like really good pay. By the time she ended, her wage was around $21.75. Some significant events that happened in her life, of course, the Civil Rights era just impacted everyone. But she talks about this time during her freshman year at Central State. In Dayton, Ohio, her and a couple of her friends went to a barber, and the barber there refused to cut an African-American guy's hair. So her and a couple of her friends participated in the sit-in, and they ended up getting arrested, and they had to go to jail for the weekend. So it kind of just like, it was like real for her. But other than that, she is the epitome of selflessness and just being a good person. She makes really good spaghetti. So my last important person is Darrin Redus. This is my dad's mom. So that's her and her husband. Thomas Redus is on the right of her, and her brother George is on the left. And that's my dad right there, and his younger sister Angel, and his older sister Tara. But Gwendolyn was born January 10th, 1941. She had 7 brothers and sisters, Charlene being not her favorite, but Gwendolyn and Charlene had the closest connection between the two. She also attended Glenville High School, so both of my grandparents on my dad's side and one grandparent on the other side all attended Glenville High School, so it's a pretty small world. But after high school, my grandpa, he enlisted in the Army before working for the United States Postal Service, and just like the other people, she got married pretty soon out of high school, so she didn't have to give up on her career, but she chose the more stay-at-home path. So she had her first kid in 1964, my Aunt Tara. I said she worked as a couple odd jobs. But she really talks about her mother, Aurelia Lanier, as having a special impact on her life because she just kind of instilled like this sense of family togetherness. And really, Gwendolyn is just like the glue kind of that holds her family together. Not that it's like falling apart, but like she's awesome. In retrospect, she wishes she could have pursued a career possibly in nursing or commercial art. And today, she just wants her grandkids to be able to best they can be. So in reflection, this project and this class in general just gave me an appreciation for the circumstances that I have today, and also gratitude for the family that I have. So also I've thought about making like a bigger family tree because the one I did make, it was cool, but I feel like it goes like way farther. So all in all, this class really just told me, or kind of showed me what family was in a together kind of sense. So that as well. Thank you.